All right, so you just finished page 44 in your math workbook. You drew a line from your first choice pick of animal over here and your second choice and your third choice. So yesterday when we were talking about the animals at the zoo, who remembers what Miss Higgins' first choice was? My first choice, or my most favorite, was the elephant. My second choice, or my next favorite, was the lion. And then my third choice was the bear. Well, you've all done that yourselves now. And unfortunately, since we're not in class together, I'm going to have to kind of pretend a little bit to carry on with our lesson today. So we are going to go over here to this picture. And this is called a graph. So we are going to pretend that there were 7 of you in class today. I know there's normally 9. We're going to pretend there's 7. And we're going to pretend that each of you came up to the board and put a picture of your favorite animal up on the board. So if we're looking at this graph, we can see that 2 of you said the lion was your favorite. Do you know where I got 2? Because there's 2 lion heads on the graph. Very good. 3 of you said your favorite animal was an elephant. 1, 2, 3. And 1 of you said your favorite animal to see at the zoo was a bear. So which animal had the least votes? That would have been the bear. The bear had the smallest number of people vote on him to be their most favorite. Which animal got the most votes for being the most favorite? Or their first choice for being at the zoo? That would have been the elephant. The elephant had the most votes. So 3 people said that they would like to see the elephant the most. All right, now let's look at our lions and our elephants only. So we're going to pretend like the bear isn't there right now. How many more students voted on the elephant being their favorite than the lion? Okay, well, let's take a look here. So we're going to do 1 to 1, okay? So we're looking at how many more elephants are there than lions. Okay, so here's these 2 are buddies, and these 2 are buddies right here. So how many elephants is left over? Just 1. So that means there is 1 more elephant than lions and 1 less lion than elephants. All right, let's do the same thing with our elephants and bears. So we want to look and see how many more elephants there are than bears. So let's see, we're going to match 1 to 1. There's a bear, 1 bear to 1 elephant, and no more bears left to pair up. So how many more elephants do we have? We have 1, 2 more elephants. So that means there's 2 more elephants than bears and 2 less bears than elephants. Great job. So that is called a graph. A graph is a way to organize information. That makes it easier to answer questions like we just did. If we had thrown these pictures up on the board any way we wanted to, and they were all mixed up, would we have been able to answer those questions that easily? We most certainly would not have been. It would have been really hard. But having our pictures stacked up nice and neat, it made it really easy to tell how many lions there were, how many elephants, and how many bears. It also made it easy to compare 2 sets of animals. We had 1 more elephant than lions and 2 more elephants than bears. And that was really easy to see with them grouped the way they are and stacked up nice and neat. And that's what a graph does for us. It makes it easier to study the data. So what we have gathered, the information we've gathered. So again, we had 2 students, 1, 2, who said lions was their favorite. 1, 2, 3 students said elephants was their favorite. and one student had bears as their favorite. All right, if you have any questions about today's math lesson, be sure to message me or email me and I'll be happy to help. There's a link down below this one to, instructions below this link to tell you what to do next in our math lesson.